Good morning, hello, and welcome. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this is Spiritual Breadcrumbs, where I just sprinkle some thoughts, some concepts, some maybe tweak some ideas or elements of you that wakes you up or puts you to sleep. I don't know which. Anyway, today the title is Principle of Spirit. And the principle of spirit, or as I like to call them, spiritual practices, are in everything we do. It is who we are. Human, subhuman, male, female, whatever. It is our outlook, our approach on life. It is the cornerstone of beingness, the truth of who we are, what we think, everything. Each of us spiritual beings have options. Yep. We choose how we think, how we act, what we do, decisions, whatever it is. Whether this is consciously or it's a knowingness. That knowingness that we just have in our heart center. The principle of spirit is our basic or complex rules of engagement. And I say complex or basic because it depends on how we look at it and whether or not we like it. Spiritual awakening is an ongoing and ever-evolving practice. It happens all the time. As we know, practice does make perfect. It is what we achieve when we put our heart and soul into something, regardless of whether it's spiritual or anything. Whatever we put our heart and soul into, we achieve it. And in this element, I say when our being is in spiritual practice or doing spiritual practice, that is spiritual service, as I call it. It's a 24/7 day of a week box of magic. It is acceptance, hope, joy, prayer, faith, courage to carry out our convictions, your beliefs, even if it may seem hopeless or pointless. We just keep going. In total honesty, yes, truth is being the true of our vibrational frequency. The truth, where it's in here, in our heart, what we know is the truth. It doesn't matter whether it's out there or people are telling us, no, we're wrong. Regardless of all that, this is where it is, in our heart center. And spiritual practices, sometimes it feels like we fit in, and other times it can feel like we are the light in the room of darkness. And in those times, hold your torch high. Lead the way to others. You may be doing it emotionally, but you're doing it with clarity and willingness. This is what I call in service to spirit. The principle of spirit is this amalgamation of everything we believe in and accept within us and outside of us. We have a love for self, those around us. Yep, even those who have done us wrong. Because don't worry, that takes time. And yes, when you forgive, you heal and let go. You release. Amazingly, perseverance is the key and the resolution. I know it has been in my life. And it's very much like a badge of honor. And we wear it with dignity and grace, because when we set our intention, we are capable of everything. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can bring us down, because we are spiritually mindful. We're in gratitude, we're in joy. It's not a task or a duty, it's a way of life. Anyway, I banged my drum pretty hard today on that subject. So now I'm going to put my coffee down. Maybe I'm just caffeine injected. I don't know. This is one of my newer cups that I've got, which is the Day of the Dead, my little spiritual skulls. Anyway, Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, Vibrational Earth Children, and the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. What are our spiritual principles? What are our principles of spirituality? Let's have a look. I'm going to shuffle. I spoke of this. I love it. I spoke of it, so it shall be. Okay, there's the card. Yes. Oh gosh, I knocked the other card over. Leave it there. And the last one from, just see what is it. I like that. I am in the flow of universal vibrations of prosperity. I hope you all are. Let's find our card. That's the one sticking out. Yes. Okay. I talked about that knowingness, that being, that knowing. And guess what card came up? Knowing. We just know when it's right to do something. We know when it's right to just step back. We know when it's right to say something. We just know. It's in our heart center. That is where we reside and work from, that heart chakra. And it goes right the way through and elements and goes over us, okay? I love this because Spirit and our childlike essence says, sometimes we lift ourselves up, sometimes we lift others up, sometimes we are just lifted. Okay? And I love this. There's a little girl whispering in this little boy's ear. That's Spirit. They talk to us all the time. They want to communicate with us. They want to assist us. And they do. You just have to be open to accept. Last card, I am confident and vibrationally fulfilled in every aspect. Absolutely, yes you are. There is no escape from that. It's how we accept it, how we interact with it, and how we acknowledge it. Because if we are accepting those fulfillments and not pushing them away, guilty as charged, done it. Done it, done it, done it, done it. And it was painful. Always wanting to give to somebody else and not taking for myself. Taking for yourself is not a bad thing. It's a good thing when it's spiritually based because it helps you to help others and to help yourself. Anyway, that is today's Spiritual Breadcrumbs. Tomorrow will be the weekly reading and it will be live. Yes, it won't be pre-recorded. And I'm going to make a decision in the next coming week or so of whether to continue the Spiritual Breadcrumbs. And I'm not making you say, please, please, please don't do it, because I will always, Spirit will always find something to fill that void. I know they will. I just don't know at the moment on whether to continue or not. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying that I'm going to review it with Spirit and see if there's another way that we can assist. Okay, so vibrational blessings to you. Have a glorious Saturday if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, and have a wonderful day wherever you are.